The night sky above Manhattan will never win any awards. The few stars visible looked lonely and desperate. I could relate. Sometimes the line between salvation and damnation is a mighty fine one. I no longer knew which side I stood on. There are those who would say that I had no business being here. They might be right. I'm no longer sure what I'm doing, but I'm fairly sure I know who I am. And with those words, well-met adventurers, I am the Dungeon Master, and after 6 years of hiatus, I bid you welcome to a brand new Let's Play series. Let's play the Shivah, a rabbinical adventure of mourning and mystery, created by Dave Gilbert and published by Wajidai Games. The Shivah is a quaint point-and-click adventure noir mystery surrounding the story of Rabbi Russell Stone, whose grand visage you can see displayed here on the main menu. Before we begin, a little bit of an update. Baldur's Gate and Final Fantasy will be on hold for the time being. I actually have a few smaller LPs that I'd like to get done, of which this game is one of them. But anyway, enough of that. Without further ado, let us enter the world of the Shivah. It began, as many things do, with a song.
Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra lied nasa v'cheltso kol atzai melech shemo nikra.
His final note faded off into the near-empty synagogue, unheard by anyone. As I had hundreds of times before this, I got ready to speak. And as I had hundreds of times before this, I began to wonder why.
Thank you, Cantor Kaplan. Today in my sermon I'd like to discuss suffering. Why do bad things happen to good people? Wherever there is pain or oppression or poverty, the question is always the same. How could God let this happen? Is God as good as we think? Can he, in fact, do evil? Maybe, on occasion, he even enjoys inflicting pain. I
took a good hard look around my world. And then it hit me.
No. I can't do this. I'm sorry.
Rabbi?
You heard.
Huh? What?
Go home, Mrs. Raymer.
Is it over already?
Yeah.
Rabbi Stone, wait! You can't just stop.
Sure I can. Just watch me.
But
It's over, Josh.
you can't mean that.
Look, you're a good kid. You've got a good voice and a good future. Don't let me hold you back. Now do a mitzvah and call Mrs. Raymer a cab. Goodbye, Josh.
Things looking pretty grim for Rabbi Stone. Very grim indeed. Ethical dilemmas have plagued religious leaders since the dawn of time. But morals don't mean crap without the personal experiences to back them up. True, very true indeed. And someone's apparently knocking on the door. Here we can give the brush off, state the obvious, or declare your intentions, our intentions, or their intentions rather. Also briefly, there won't be a lot of commentary in these early videos because there is a lot of spoken dialogue. But anyway, let's give the brush off.
Go away.
Perhaps you didn't hear Rabbi Stone clearly.
I said go away.
And they're still knocking.
Services are canceled.
Persistence, methinks.
I repeat, services are cancelled.
Doesn't look like they're going away in a hurry.
Leave me alone.
Did you just hear what he said? He said...
Leave me alone, I said.
Indeed. Oh well, never mind.
Fine, I'm coming.
Let's go see who wants to speak with Rabbi Stone. Oh, you're still
I
here.
thought I told you to go home.
Rabbi Stone, there's someone here.
Tell him to get lost. There's no service tonight.
No, it's a cop.
Huh?
Well, things have certainly taken a turn for the
Sam
interesting.
Durkin, Midtown South Precinct. Could I talk to you for a few minutes, Rabbi Stone?
And again, we have 3 different responses. We can be sarcastic, we can keep a poker face, or we can be rabbinical, which means answering questions with other questions. We're going to be rabbinical in our dealings with Detective Durkin.
Is there some sort of problem, officer?
I'd just like to ask you a few questions.
Fine. Josh, take a hike. So, what can I do for you? I assume you're not here to convert.
Are you familiar with a Mr. Jack Lauder?
Should I be?
I'm asking the questions, Rabbi.
Fine. Let me think. Lauder. Oh.
You know him.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about him?
He used to belong to this congregation.
Used to, but not anymore?
No. Left about 8 years ago, I think. What's this about?
Have you had any contact with him since?
No, I haven't. Care to fill me in here?
Do you read the papers?
You can be aggressive, honest, or rabbinical again.
Who has the time?
So, you're not aware, Rabbi Stone, that Jack Lauder has been dead for 3 days?
Well, that's certainly not good news. I did my best to control myself. I knew this man's type. His eyes scanned my face like a barcode reader, trying to read every telltale sign of emotion. Any flicker, any twitch could be used against me later.
No.
Does that bother you?
Should it?
Answer me, Stone.
No.
So, you and Mr. Lauder weren't close?
No, we weren't. What's the deal, Durkin?
I've seen Lauder's will. He left you a significant amount of money.
Did he now?
He left me money? Is this a joke? Are you joking with me, detective?
No, I'm not joking.
How much?
I don't have the exact amount, but somewhere in excess of 10,000.
Bull.
It's the truth.
Jack wouldn't give me bubkiss, let alone $10,000.
And why is that, Rabbi Stone?
He just wouldn't.
Huh.
He's taking his time with that cigarette.
This temple's in pretty sad shape, isn't it, Rabbi?
Well, you're not blind, that's for sure.
Can you afford the repairs?
Well, what do you think, Durkin?
Do I look like I can afford it?
I'm just asking.
Oh, you're just asking? Well, I'm going to ask you to leave. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Rabbi Stone,
Get out of my office.
listen.
No, you listen. I know where this is going, and I don't like it.
I'm just doing my job.
Yeah, you're a real mensch. Get out of here.
Fine. I'll leave, Rabbi Stone. But I'll be back.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Farewell, Detective Durkin. Farewell.
Putz.
The rain beat in a regular staccato rhythm against the window, but I could hear only one thing. Jack Lauder. Jack Lauder. The name pulled out a cork in my brain, letting loose old thoughts and memories that fought and struggled for supremacy. Jack Lauder. It was more than just a name. It was a link to a time when things were simpler. A time when I thought I had it all figured out. A time when morals and ethics meant something. a time before it all turned to crap.
I need to think.
I think I'll leave the video here and leave Rabbi Stone for his thoughts. When we return, we'll try to make sense, heads or tails, of this thing. So move the mouse to the top of the screen and access your menu and inventory. Yeah. There's a built on the table. So in the next video, yeah, we'll see what Rabbi Stone has to say about all this. Until next we meet, adventurers.